My name is Kirubel Akalu. I am the CEO and founder of GlobeDock Academy. So the reason why we have started GlobeDock Academy, an e-learning platform for Ethiopian students, is because we're living in a country with more than 53 million school-aged students, and education is one of the most important things for the country, for the youth, for our future. And 8 million of them being connected to the internet right now. We had to find a solution where we could deliver quality education through the internet for them. We have seen many countries like the US, India, West African countries where they deliver education through the internet. The 8 million students are connected online, but they don't have any strong e-learning platform where they can learn Ministry of Education aligned educations like maths, physics, chemistry, biology. So most students, if they don't understand the basic subjects, they just have an option to help themselves or maybe look for tutors. But we should definitely leverage digital means to learn and educate in our country. So that's why we started GlobeDock Academy. By using technology and content, we are working on delivering quality education to all the students in our country. So the reason why I started it actually was because I learned in one of the best schools in Ethiopia, St. Joseph School, but I really struggled a lot in studying because the one-size-fits-all approach our schools have is not designed for slow learners like me. And I usually have to go multiple times over the things that we learn to understand it, but our classes are fast and I can't rewind our teacher and ask again and all. I used to watch many Indian videos that teach different subject matter, and also even Khan Academy from the US. These things really inspired me because they've shown me how I can learn from my home. Just by using my computer, my phone, I can get the best tutors, the best teachers right there in my home, almost with no fee. So that's exactly what I did for the new generation now. So we had to create national curriculum aligned content and also in Amharic in local language. We started with Amharic, but we're expanding to other languages now. So we had to create with our own curriculum and with the local language that the students understand. So that's why we started. So the problem when we use Khan Academy and the Indian curriculum is because first the language is different. Our first language is not usually English, it's either Amharic or Oromifa or Tigrinya or other Ethiopian languages, and students understand subject matters better when it's taught in a language that they understand because they don't have to translate the subject in their mind. It's in a language that they understand. Second thing is the curriculum is different. So when we used to study in Khan Academy or other Indian EdTech videos, we had to align ourselves to their curriculum to understand the subject matter. So it was not structured to the way we are learning in Ethiopia, the curriculum, the syllabus. So that's the reason why we had to localize this contents and use technology to deliver it to our students. In just 18 months of starting, we have reached more than 200,000 YouTube subscribers that we're teaching on YouTube. And we have launched our platform in our mobile app about 7-8 months ago, and 100,000 students have downloaded our app and they are using it right now. And we have received so many feedbacks from all corners of the country, students in Addis, students in war-torn regions, students that are rich, students that are financially troubled, because what we have created is basically like the great equalizer, because we have made the best teachers in Ethiopia accessible for all students in the country. The students can now have just a phone and cheap internet, and they can access the Ethiopia's best teachers on their phone. So this is a huge support for many students. So we have received so many feedbacks from our students. A couple of that I personally remember is a student called Ebenezer, for example, from the southern part of the country. So about a year ago, there was a problem with the federal government and the regional government, and there were some budget cuts. And during that time, many of the government schools in that region had to be closed because teachers were not being paid. And during that time, students from this region, one of them called Ebenezer, called us and told us on our customer service phone that most of the schools have stopped teaching, teachers are not getting paid, and that these students are using our platform and our videos on YouTube specifically in their learning, and they have regional exam in the coming months and that they really need our content, and they were our support. They told us not to stop. Our platform was the primary thing that they were using to learn, and we have even received students telling us that they have improved their result from 80 to 95, 85 to 98 because the way that we teach them. This is one of the reasons that this is happening is because the teachers that we are using to teach are really experts in the subject matter that they teach. For example, the teachers that teach biology are medical doctors. So this shows that the teachers really knows the subject matter, and when they explain it, it's in simpler form and clear because they really know the subject and they have lived it and practiced it. So the teachers are really great and knowledgeable about the subject. So students really love these things. So being part of the GRV finalists was really emotional for us because after working for 18 months on something that is critically important for our country, which is education, when Ethiopians showed us that they care about the solution that we have brought to the table, they care about the impact that we have been able to achieve, it was really emotional for us. And education is really not something that we could push alone and scale it alone. We need strong partners like getting the funding from the GRVSummit and also all of the support that we are getting from the GRV. So it was a huge milestone for us. So the accelerator support that we have received and also is receiving is really important for our progress that we are making, because we have received expert mentors in most important gaps that we were facing in our company, that is marketing, sales, legal, and also we are receiving very strong trainings from the accelerator program. These trainings are really important for us because it will help us align what we have to do to scale our business. And most of the activities that we are doing in some part of our startup was not really professional. For example, our marketing, how we operated it was not to the best practice and all, but the mentors and the trainings that we have received has really helped us to communicate our product well and scale in the coming years. So during this acceleration phase, we are working on many aspects of our business. First and most important is our content and our technology. We are updating our content library and also upgrading our full tech stack because of the support that we are receiving from this GRV acceleration program. It's all from the financial support and also from the accelerator and the mentors that we are receiving. Second thing is on our sales and marketing and also partnership. We're working on partnering up with multiple organizations which work on education to help us scale our initiative throughout the country, both local and international, including government agencies and ministry offices, because many organizations believe education is one of the most important things that Ethiopians need in our country. So we are working on all these aspects. So we have reached this 18 months milestone mostly on our own, but now we're part of this GRV acceleration program. And this is a huge help for us. And most of the support that we need right now is to get, we know that there is a lot of experts in technology and education, specifically in the diaspora community, and we cannot scale alone. We need a lot of advice and mentorship from this diaspora community to reach the 8 million students that we have planned to reach. So any support from the diaspora community to help us scale this initiative and who have experience in the education or technology would much be appreciated. So one of the most exciting things that when we are part of this GRV acceleration program is to launch our Teach a Kid campaign. So we know that the diaspora community really wants to help in different aspects in the country, and we know that one of the aspects is education, and we have created a donation model where one diaspora can teach a kid that's in need for a year. Our current service charge for a year of access of our content is about 2,500 birr, which is about $20. And so you can teach 1 year worth of education for one student for only $20. Subjects like maths, physics, chemistry, biology. Students can access all of this within just $20 of access. So if any diaspora wants to support a kid that is in need, they can go to our website and support this. So finally, I would like to say thank you for the Ethiopian diaspora for believing in us, for believing in the mission to support this education initiative, and also the Ethiopian Diaspora Trust Fund to organize all of this and also help us in this acceleration phase here in Ethiopia. So thank you very much all.